Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for October 7th, 2014. It's currently 7:10 a.m. and it is rather tropical out there for this time of year. Temperatures range from the mid to upper 50s over your far northern interior locations, upper 50s to lower 60s in your western suburbs of New York City and Philadelphia, and lower to mid 60s in the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area and along the coast. We have winds from the south at around 5 to 15 miles per hour, and those winds will increase to 10 to 20 miles per hour by this afternoon as a series of disturbances move through the region with the threat for showers, and a nice tropical southerly flow continues through at least tomorrow afternoon. And that, of course, means temperatures are going to be above normal for today and for tomorrow. We're looking at high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s throughout the entire region. We should be in the mid to upper 60s. But don't get used to this for too long because we're going to be falling right back to near to slightly below normal temperatures by the time we get to Thursday. Let's take a look at this forecast and basically first look at the surface map. Now the surface map doesn't look all that impressive. You have high pressure off to the east, producing and supporting that southerly flow, and you have a few disturbances over the Mississippi River Valley and over the western Rockies, or should I say eastern Rockies. And you also have a very weak disturbance over the Great Lakes, but there's more to this pattern than what we're seeing in the surface reflections. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture, and you can see exactly what I mean. We have a nice ridge over the west, and then you could clearly see a very well-defined trough over the eastern United States. Now there's two features to really focus on. One, our subtropical jet stream is becoming very active once again. You can see it digging through the Gulf of Mexico and then up the east coast, supporting and transporting plenty of moisture, that tropical moisture, right into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, with the moisture source pretty much right around the Bahamas. Now, you see this disturbance right here in the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys? This disturbance will approach our region and bring us the threat for widespread showers and even a few thunderstorms for tonight on into tomorrow morning. I'm not all that impressed with the severe weather threat here. I think what we're really going to be focusing on is heavy rain and strong winds. Pretty much almost like a tropical thunderstorm that you would see, let's say, in the Bahamas, southern Florida. I don't really see any vivid lightning threat because the atmosphere is pretty warm, and I certainly don't see a hail threat. I do see the threat for very heavy downpours and for some locations to go over an inch of rain in some areas, especially over the New Jersey coast and around Long Island. However, for the most part, I think the severe threat's going to be isolated. The heavy rain threat will not be, especially, again, along the coast. So you can see we have a moisture-filled atmosphere with this water vapor satellite picture and all the disturbances that you need in order to support the potential for rainfall to develop, especially for this evening. On the infrared satellite picture, you could also see the influence of those disturbances with those cloud tops becoming colder right ahead of those disturbances, like what you're seeing here over the Hudson River Valley and into New England, and again over the Ohio River Valley, and then further west towards the Mississippi River Valley. So plenty of disturbances, plenty of moisture means the threat for rainfall will develop. And on the radar, you could clearly see it evolving. The first wave is moving through the Hudson River Valley and into Connecticut, producing a rather wet rush hour for portions of western Connecticut. That will spread on through central Connecticut through the morning hours. For the most part, the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area is dry, but watch out for a few of these isolated showers, especially with this little mid-level disturbance moving through eastern Pennsylvania. The next batch of widespread rainfall is already developing in the Ohio River Valley and Tennessee River Valley. This disturbance will lift northeast, move through Virginia today, and then into our neck of the woods by tonight. And then the final disturbance for tomorrow is already rounding the bend around the Mississippi River Valley and will be moving through our area by tomorrow morning. So you can see we have the disturbances in place. We have the showers and a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Again, I think the primary focus here is going to be the heavy rainfall and heavy downpours, especially during the morning rush hour tomorrow. That's likely going to make for some fun travel conditions for tomorrow. So take your time and make your plans. If you have any important meetings tomorrow, I would say leave a little bit early just to give yourself some extra time with that heavy rainfall coming through tomorrow morning. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the European model guidance from the Penn State UL website. Again, for today, we're going to have disturbances moving through. Outside of those disturbances, look for scattered clouds to overcast clouds, and temperatures very warm, very tropical, looking for lower to mid 70s for highs for this afternoon. And you're going to feel it in the humidity department with dew points only in the mid 50s to lower 60s, which is pretty high for this time of year. For tomorrow, same scenario once again, disturbances moving through. Look for showers and thunderstorms. Outside of those thunderstorms, scattered to overcast cloud cover. Temperatures will range from the mid to upper 50s for lows along the coast, upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid 70s for highs throughout the entire region. Then for Thursday, high pressure takes hold, and clears out, with temperatures falling off into the upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior, lower to mid 40s along the coast, mid to upper 60s for highs throughout the entire region. For Friday, another cold front will drop south. Now, in the morning hours, look for isolated showers. Most locations will be dry with some scattered to broken cloud cover. That cold front is going to stall to the south of New Jersey by the time we get to Friday afternoon, and then disturbances embedded in the 500 millibar pattern will move along the cold front and develop waves of low pressure, producing the threat for scattered showers for Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and for Monday. As these disturbances move through, look for scattered showers, some of them with heavy downpours. Temperatures for the most part will average near normal, looking at upper 30s to lower 40s for lows over the interior, mid 40s along the coast. A few upper 40s will be possible right in your urban locations. High temperatures, upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior, and mid 60s along the coast, pretty much averaging near normal. A few upper 60s are possible in your urban locations. By the time we get to Monday, things get pretty interesting as a very strong storm develops out in the plains. Our rainfall is going to be associated with a warm front that's going to try to push through the region. To the north of this warm front, I'm looking at high temperatures in the mid 60s. To the south of the warm front, temperatures will jump up into the lower to mid 70s. I'm holding off those warmer temperatures until Tuesday. I think this cold front is going to take a little bit longer to get through because of this strong upper level low out here, which is supported more so by the ensemble model guidance than the operational model guidance. I think this is a little bit overdone. This is more likely. And so as a result, we should see a stronger high pressure system out here around the Canadian Maritimes, slowing down the advance of that warm front. So Monday is going to be a pretty interesting day in terms of temperatures and the potential for moderate to heavy rainfall along and to the north of that warm front. Once that warm front moves through, temperatures will jump up into the lower to mid 70s. I'm going to hold that off until Tuesday, and that is only going to last for one day before a very strong cold front moves through on Wednesday with showers, a few isolated thunderstorms, and much cooler temperatures behind it. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.